Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be doing some Pilates-based moves using our resistance band. So what I want you to do is first start with that band folded in half, drawn right into that chest. Take a nice inhale, and then a big exhale. Now I want you to think about creating space in that posterior chain. So the back part of your body is going to open, and you're going to extend and press through the heels. And take a big exhale as you reach. Inhale. Just a few more times. You go within your range of motion that feels best for you. Just two more. Exhale. One more time, you guys. Now follow it down and extend. 1. And 2, inhale, reach and extend. Up and out as much as you can. If you need to soften your knees, just listen to your body. Don't hyperextend the neck. 1 more, reach. Now just a gentle side to side. So I'm going to open up just a little bit and a bit of a sumo and rotate. One side and then the other. Just going to try to create a little bit of range of motion laterally without shrugging the shoulders, opening and lengthening. Keep that neck in neutral. And if it doesn't work to squat, just stand up. 3 more. 1 and 2. One more time, you guys. Now from here, all I want you to do is reach to the corner. So I'm going to roll my shoulders back, draw it into that chest, and then lengthen. So I want to create one line between my heel, my hip, my fingertip, and extend and reach. Lift it back up, and then just hinge to the other corner. So reach as much as you can. Press through your heels, lengthen your spine. Awesome. Let's just do a few little pull-throughs. So from here, just exhale, loosen up the hips. I'm just going to go exhale 10 times from here, drawing that knee through. Now focus here on drawing the knee up, but exhaling like you're fogging up a mirror. Get comfortable with that movement. Every time you do that, you should be engaging the core. Push through. Just 3 more. Now 2. One more time. There we go. We're just going to switch it up. Roll back. Roll forward. All right, let's switch sides. You're just trying to draw the knee as high as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome job, you guys. Just as far as you feel comfortable here, it feels best to hold on to a wall and you feel like you can lift higher, go for it. So 4 more. 3, 2, one more time now. Awesome work. I'm going to roll back here on my shoulders and really exaggerate that range of motion, and then just roll the neck. Ear to shoulder, chin to chest. One more time, back and forth. We're going to come down to the ground, you guys. All right, so the first thing I want you to do from here is you're going to take the band in both hands. And I want you to relax here, the chin. Imagine that you have a nice juicy peach underneath your chin and you don't want to squish it. And every time we exhale, you're going to be, you're fogging up the mirror. All right, so big breath in from here, guys. Now I could take a pillow behind my back if I want to. If I feel comfortable, I'm going to hinge back as far as I can feel that movement. And then exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now let's really focus here, you guys. I'm drawing the belly button into the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Can inhale through my nose And exhale through the mouth. Arms relaxed yet lifted. I can use a little bit of resistance here by separating that band. Exhale. 4 more. And 4. 3. 2. One more time, you guys. And 1. Now I want you to take your band in half here, but I want you to have it relatively flat. Because what I'm going to ask you to do is take the resistance band, if you have the ability and you have one like this, it's going to come right behind the base here of your head. So it's going to create a little bit of a hammock. And it's okay if you don't, you would just use your hands. All right, so from here, I'm going to open up the elbows, and that head's going to be cradled. So it's not on my neck, it's on the back of my head. So what I'm going to do first is imprint my spine. I'm going to pull that belly button in nice and tight. And then as I exhale, lift here, that peach is under the chin. I'm engaging and keeping that core nice and tight. Ready? Inhale. Fog up the glass. 2. 3. I'm not yanking. I don't want to press that peach here. Inhale. Shoulders relax either way, whether I'm using the band or my hands, but really draw from here that belly button into the spine. We're going to build those internal abdominal muscles here, you guys, really strong now. Inhale. 4 more. One more time. Give it a little rest. I'm going to walk my feet together. The only thing I'm going to add here is just lengthening one leg. Naturally, when I do this, that low back wants to come off the floor. So be very mindful that I'm imprinting, pulling that belly button in nice and tight. All right, ready, you guys? Inhale. Exhale it up. Force that air out. Imprint your spine. Exhale. One line with that opposite quad, you guys. Exhale. 3 more. 2. We've got this. 1 more. Give that a rest, you guys. Now all we're going to do is switch to the other side. You should be starting to really feel the abdominal muscles firing. It doesn't take a large movement here as long as you are engaging with your breath. Big breath in, you guys. Ready? 1. 2. Fog up the glass here. Keep your chin off your chest. Say, for instance, I just said my hands. Same thing here as that hammock. Two more. And rest, you guys. I'm just going to drive the knees into the chest and exaggerate here that range of motion. Nice big breath here. Relax and release and let it go, you guys. Let's go ahead here and draw from here the knees in. I'm just going to hug it out and create a little bit of space in my low back and gently rock side to side. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to lengthen those legs here if I can. I understand maybe it's a lot. We need to go back and forth. You can grab onto your toes. You're just going to draw those feet out. If you can't hold onto your toes, you can hold right behind your knees in support and start to roll the ankles. So what we're trying to do today here, you guys, is create balance where there is no balance. So we're trying to create balance out of imbalance and really draw from here that core in nice and tight, as well as zip up and strengthen those assisting muscles. So I'm going to point my toes and flex. So a lot of the moves might be tiny, but they're really going to be exhausting some of those assisting muscles that we don't use that frequently. So bend the knees in. So if I use a resistance band, it becomes too much, then you would do the move without. So I'm going to roll over onto my side, and I'm going to take my resistance band here first on the top foot. So from here, say your right foot. Okay, so I want to take it in the middle of the foot so that it's wrapped right around the middle. No chance of it flinging back at me. I'm going to take my buns to the back of the mat and my feet to the corner. So I have a tiny bit of an angle. As for my upper body, I can relax all the way down here, but I don't want to let this sink. So I want to keep space if I can underneath the obliques. If that doesn't work, I'm lifting and pulling. So I'm not just sinking. I'm trying to keep everything lined up and activated, okay? So your obliques can touch the floor, but there's a difference between you letting them go and you keeping them everything engaged. So I'm gonna hold right here, you guys, and just create that fist right in front of the belly button. And as I lift from here, I'm gonna draw from here my heel up as high as I can. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale. Now I only want you to lift your leg as high as you can without letting that oblique sink. So I can go high here if I let my oblique go. So I can go high, or I can keep everything lifted and controlled, you guys, okay? So exhale, inhale. As I lift the leg, naturally the oblique wants to fall to the floor. So I want to keep everything engaged and leave here with that glute minimus, that assisting muscle, building that strength. 3 more. 2 more. If it helps, close your eyes. 1 more time, and relax it. If at any point you need to, you can pat, you can punch, you can stretch in any way that you need to. So now from here, just 10 mini pulses. So I'm going to draw from here that leg up where I can feel some resistance in that glute, in that side of my hip, and I'm going to pulse. 1, 2, belly button's nice and tight, shoulders lined up. Squeeze and lift. 5, 6, squeeze it. 7 and 8, 2 more times. Now I'm going to hold it right here, you guys, in the middle without moving my shoulders and circle. 1, 2. Now everything wants to move. I have to fight here, you guys, keep my shoulders in one space and to not let my body rotate back and forth with the movement. 4, 3, awesome work, you guys. 2, now just rewind it. It's small. 1, but you should feel this. 2, 3, open. 4, you got this. 5, 6, and 7. 3 more times, you guys. 8, 9, 1 more time. Goodness gracious, and rest. So I'm just gonna drive that knee up and in and open to a T. Nice inhale. Great big exhale. I'm creating that space here right along the side. I can hold on to my band and lengthen that leg out, you guys. So I just use the opposite hand to lengthen and stretch. Too much, I would bend, lengthen, and lengthen. 1 more. So just to give that hip just a quick little break, I'm just gonna come onto the back. I'm keeping it on the same foot. All right, so big breath in here, you guys. I'm gonna hold that resistance band right into my core, lengthen my legs. Now, scissor kick. If I feel more comfortable with my hands underneath my low back, I would drop the resistance band. Ready? Engage, press your low back down. Exhale. 1, 2, now force air. 3, inhale. And 4, I'm holding the arms strong here, lengthening as straight as I can keep my legs here. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. 4, low back pressing, exhale. 3, 2, 1 more time, you guys. And relax it. Awesome work. I'm gonna bend the knees from here and lengthen that leg out to the side. So now I'm just gonna give it a quick little stretch out. I wanna keep that opposite leg here imprinted. If I need to bend, I can, but ideally, if I can keep this contracted and the hips open, I'm gonna create that nice big stretch along the side. All right, so we did our straight lift, our pulses and circles. We're just gonna do 1 more move on the same side, and then we're gonna switch to the other side, okay? All right, so from here, I'm gonna set myself back up. This time, I want you to be just a little bit straighter with your body. All right, so as opposed to having my hips to the corner, I'm just gonna try to line up in one long line here. Obliques lifted, and I'm gonna take from here that resistance band just down using my fist and pressing from here. So I want you to lift as high as you feel comfortable. So you're not hyperextending here, you're keeping the oblique lifted, a comfortable space for you to keep that lifted. So what I want you to do from here is we're going to create a big circle now. Exhale, inhale. Now go slow, control the body. It's not like that small circle that we did. It's bigger, so as big as you can make it. Close your eyes if it helps. Inhale back, exhale up. Sink your bottom leg down to help you. Let's do this 4 more times, you guys. Open and extend, you got this. 3. You're creating balance where there is no balance. Let's make this happen. 2 more. 1 more time. And relax it. If you need to, have your punchy, you guys. All we're going to do is just quickly change directions here. So if I came back, I'm going to come forward. Now my body is going to want to rotate in the direction that I'm going. So hold from here. You can always loosen up your band if it helps, just not too much. So inhale. Here we go. Trace the circle and squeeze it back. 1. Now watch your oblique, you guys. 2, 3, 4, you got to fight it here, you guys. 5, your body wants to move with the motion. It's natural to want to move. 6, you're resisting by using that core. 7, that bottom leg to lengthen. 8, 2 more times. You're assisting glute muscles to draw the leg around. 9, 1 more time, you guys. Trace that circle. Awesome work. Fantastic job. Bend your knee in and open right here. Nice big breath in. Create that space. If you want to lengthen your leg and keep it in there, this is one option. I'm going to come to the number 4 stretch. So I'm going to go ahead here and release that resistance band, come right onto my back, and then I'm going to cross from here, that same leg that I just had the band, and I'm going to draw on that ankle over the knee. So now I can keep from here my low back down, my foot over. If I feel comfortable lifting up, I can thread the needle and reach behind that knee. So stretch, strengthen. We want to create space while we strengthen those muscles. Big breath in, you guys. I'm just going to drive that knee in as far as I can while I push that knee away. Inhale. Exhale. Now all I want you to do is place your foot down. You're just going to create a rainbow. So I'm going to draw the foot to the floor. I'm still keeping the number 4 stretch here. And then I'm going to draw it down to the other side. So inhale and exhale. Just creating that mobility in the spine, that range of motion in the hip here, you guys. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time, both sides. And let that go. Now go ahead from here, you guys, and draw the knees in and circle it away. Awesome work. We're just going to switch to the other side and repeat those moves. So create a little bit of space here. If you feel comfortable rolling up, you can. Otherwise, you can come into fetal position and push yourself up. All right, so first move. Now, left or right foot, depending which one you did first. The first part here, you guys, your buns are to the back and your feet are to the corner, okay? So remember, your entire body is activated. So nothing is relaxing here. Everything is really pulling in nice and tight. We're going to create that balance. So I'm going to come all the way down, make sure that this is lifted. I'm just not collapsing into the movement. So I'm trying to lift and line up my shoulders. So bun to the back, belly button in. So remember, you can lift really high and let everything collapse, or you can keep everything pulled in and then lift as far as you can without this dropping. Okay? Big breath in, you guys. Ready? Exhale. 1, 2. Now I want you to pull your belly button right into your spine. 3, and exhale as you lift. 4. Should start off relatively easy. 5. Lengthen and lift. You guys are awesome. 6. Exhale. 7. 8. 2 more now. 9. 1 more. Give that a quick little rest. Now I'm going to come up to that point where I can really feel just a little bit here of strength in that leg. I'm going to squeeze that side of the glute and pulse. 1, 2, without letting it collapse, you guys. 3, just that tiny pulse. 4, really focus on that minimus right on the side of the glute. 4, 3, 2. Now it's a tiny circle. If you can hold it. 1 and 2 without moving front to back. 3, you guys got this. 4, exhale. 5, lift it and pull it in. 6 and 7, 8, we got this. 2 more times. 9, 1 more. If you can, rewind it, rest your leg for a second, pick it back up if you need to. 3, lengthen and push it, you guys. 4, keep everything pulled in. 5, 6, 7, give me 3 more, you guys. 8, we're almost there. 9, 1 more time. Goodness me, very good. I'm going to pull that knee in and just stretch that out. So people ask me all the time, this must be very easy, you do it all the time. That is not the case at all. Those assisting muscles are trying to lift the dominant muscles. So it's not an easy motion by any means. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. So it actually makes it more challenging. So I'm going to lengthen from here and open. If I need to bend and lengthen, I can back and forth. Take a moment, you guys. If you need to stretch more, take a moment, cross it over, listen to your body, and don't from here do too much, okay? So we're going to come on to the back for a moment before we go to that next move. And we'll take a quick little break and draw from here down into that scissor kick. So I want you to lengthen from here and bring your spine. I'm going to hold those arms up here. If I need to bend my knees, I will. Make sure that low back stays down. Ready? Exhale. 1, 2. I want you to reach your heel to the ceiling. 3, press your belly button and push your low back down. And imagine you're shooting arrows out of your heels. Exhale. 4 more. 4, 3, lengthen. 2, 1 more time, both sides. And 1. Very nice. I'm going to come back in from here, you guys, and we're going to rotate back to that side, this time in one line. So line everything up. Now we go to our nice big circle. So again, you can really exaggerate this move, make everything big and wild, but the body's going to move. So the more I can control this, the more I'm strengthening and creating balance, right? So big breath in, you guys. Here we go. We're going to go back. Don't let the body collapse and rotate. 1, if you need to choke up the band, you will. 2, 3, I'm trying to sink that bottom leg here. 4, 5, 6, 7, great job, you guys. 8, you can do this 2 more times now. And 9, 1 more. Relax it. Very good. Now there's always that fine tuning with that band, making it harder, easier. If you don't want to bunch it, you could always place your hand down into that fist and just hold it in one big long line here, you guys. Now we're going to go ahead from here and come forward. Naturally, my body wants to collapse. Here we go. Bring it back. 1, 2, 3, reach for it. And 4, I'm keeping that belly button pulled in. 5, planting that bottom foot, you guys. 6, as I lift, the oblique wants to collapse. 7, so I'm pulling it up and in. 8, 2 more times now. 9, 1 more time, you guys. And 10. Awesome work, you guys. Go ahead from here onto the back. I'm going to release from here my band and then just come to that number 4 stretch. So I want you to relax your low back. Feel that space there in the side of your hip. You can thread your needle and you can pull that in here. If this feels okay, I'm drawing that knee away. If I need to ease into the stretch, I can stay here. I can also lengthen my legs out. So you adjust to the move. Now from here, I'm just going to add the rainbow. So I'm going to rotate from one side to the other, but keeping that knee pushed away from me. I don't want to collapse it in. I'm going to keep it out and in. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to really be working some deep core muscles here, you guys. What I want you to do is you're going to, again, imprint the spine. Now think about, as we do these moves, that you have that juicy peach under your chin, and you're not going to yank on your neck as much as you want to. You're going to create a hammock. So I like to use my fingers and then take my thumbs right along the base here of my neck. So what I want you to do from here is just first get into the position where your low back is pressing, your head is completely supported in your hands. All right, so all we're gonna do first, you guys, is just get comfortable with this rotation going from one side to the other. So I'm gonna lengthen from here and extend the left leg, rotate towards my right knee, and then I'm gonna switch to the other side. So I want that one elbow to be down while you do this, and then you're just gonna transfer to the other side. Now be mindful that your low back stays down. And I want you to force the air. Now I can do this move right here instead of this next move that I'm going to do if my neck bothers me. So sometimes people feel like their neck really is engaging when they do Pilates. I want you to use as much of your core as you can and lift here your shoulder blades off of the floor and use your breath. You're fogging up the mirror and keeping that peach underneath your chin. So I'm going to take from here my left hand and it's going to grab the ankle of my left foot, and the right hand is going to grab the instep of the right knee. Now I'm going to lengthen the opposite leg. The motion is to exhale 2 times. I'm not yanking, but I'm using my core. And then guiding the other side. So remember, lift to the shoulder blades, don't tuck the chin into the chest, take a big breath in, ankle, knee. So outer hand, ankle, inner knee, pulse. You can bring your head down, it's just not the same. You're gonna have a lot more from here, and it's easier to keep that low back down. Four more, you guys. Exhale, keep that belly button pulled in, lift the shoulder blades, keep everything engaged. Use your core to pulse. One more time, both sides. Pulse and rest it, you guys. Awesome work. Circle those knees away. Exaggerate that range of motion. Now you're going to repeat that move. Again, I could take my hands underneath my low back. I could do it from here and pulse 1, 2, and switch 2. Or I can really guide with my hands here, same idea. I'm going to lengthen. I can reach either behind the knee or the calf. As I exhale here, I'm trying to guide that leg in without yanking on it, okay? So nice deep breath in from here, relax your shoulders, imprint, just guide that leg in. So doesn't work, I can bend the knee and still feel it. Just trying to guide that leg in a 1/2 inch more on that second pulse. Two more both sides. Keep from here that peach underneath that chin. Last time. And relax it, you guys. Awesome job. Open to your T and draw your knees across. And extend from here that opposite arm. I want you to adjust and create that space in your low back. You can hug it in. Feel that nice deep stretch here. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go, you guys. Just going to rotate the knees to the other side. Create that space, lengthen and open, starting at the fingertip. I can hug the knee in if it works, or I can just relax the knees. Maybe it doesn't work, come all the way down. Adjust so it suits you. Awesome work, you guys. Now we're going to come into a plank, okay? So talk about using the entire body here. I can roll over onto my side without having to come all the way up. And I'm going to start from here on my forearms and my knees. So if I'm in a plank and I'm like this, it's not really going to be using my abs very much. So I'm just going to walk out here so that I have one long line. When I look down here, I can see the knees and I can see the quadriceps. So I'm going to take that deep breath in here. And if I feel comfortable, I'm just going to lift the knees off the floor. Now, keeping that spine in one space, I'm going to tap the knees and lift. I could just drop one knee and then switch to the other if that's better. All right, so big breath in, your feet are hip distance apart, your neck is in neutral, you guys. If you feel like just holding, you can hold. All right, so drop the shoulders down, pull the belly button in, tap the knees, but don't move the spine. 1, 2, 3. Every time I drop my knees, it's a big exhale, and I'm pulling that belly button into the spine. 4 more. 3, 2. One more time, you guys. And then I'm just going to relax here in puppy pose. So I'm going to lengthen and reach here. Give myself a nice big stretch, you guys. Awesome job. All right, so now what we're going to do, if comfortable, I'll be on my palms adding that plank from here. If it doesn't work, I can come to that push-up position. Again, I'm not here on all fours. I'm walking out so that my palms are not underneath my shoulders here yet, but when I come up, they should be. So if I'm here and I'm on my knees, that's fine. They need to be underneath the shoulders. But if I'm starting and I know I'm going to lift up my feet, the hips can be slightly back, and then you can lengthen and come directly over the top of those palms. Now, big breath in, you guys. All I want you to do is breathe and hold. 10 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, keep your belly button in. Inhale. Exhale. As you exhale, you're not letting that core go. You're pulling the belly button in as you force that air. Neck is in neutral, squeezing at your armpits. Keep breathing, 4 more. 3 more. 2 more times, you guys. 1 more, make it count. Rest it up and sink your hips back. If it's comfortable, rock from here, side to side, you guys. Awesome job. We're going to flip back over and we're going to do the Pilates 100. I can do this with my resistance band or without. All right, so most importantly, as we go through this move, is the breath. I'm inhaling through my nose, exhaling through my mouth. Imprinting, keeping that core pulled in nice and tightly. If I want to do this without my resistance band, I can even tabletop my shins here and just lift the shoulder blades. I can keep my palms up the whole time, but I'm not spaghetti arms here. My arms are really going to pull, so I'm going to use them to my advantage to really help me engage that core. The goal is to inhale and exhale for a count of 5. If you need a break, stop for a moment and just relax. Now, if I decide that I'd like to try this because I've done it a few times and I feel comfortable with it using my resistance band, then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pulse using the resistance band. You can take it in half, or you can keep it separate if you feel like just pulling on in half is too much. All right, so from here, you guys, deep breath in. Shoulders back, belly button in. If you've done the 100 a million times, feel free to do it as you're used to. So this can be a modification. So I'm going to lift your shoulder, pull that belly button in, peach underneath that chin. All right, so from here, I'm going to keep my palms in the same space. They're going to be down because I'm going to be using the band. I could also keep my palms up. All right, ready, you guys? Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. I'm going to breathe instead of counting, and we're going to do it for a count of 10. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold those shins strong. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice strong arms from here, you guys. Keep resisting. Press through those shins. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more time, you guys. Keep pulsing. And let it go. Awesome work. I'm going to take from here that resistance band and lengthen my legs double shoulder width. I want you to relax your neck. You can rotate one side and then the other. Now what I want you to do is hold that resistance band right in the middle here. You're going to drive your legs out as far as you can and then resist them back in. So from here, take a nice inhale. Every time I draw the legs out, I'm making sure I'm imprinting that spine and pulling that belly button in and just pulsing. Four more. 3, 2, low point pulse. 1, 2, 3. 5 more. Now 4, 3, push. 2, 1, rest it and lift it. Awesome work. Now from here, you guys, I'm going to hold myself up by using my band. So from here, I'm going to bend my knees a little bit, use a little bit of momentum and roll up. Now, from this position, you can do this using a pillow behind your back and taking your hands to the floor if you don't want to use a band. I'm going to lift from here and engage my core and pull my belly button in. So I'm keeping everything pulled in. Imagine that you were in a V-sit position here, but you've got the resistance band to help you and your shins here are parallel. So what I want you to do is take a big inhale. You're going to exhale, come to a bit of a boat pose, and then draw the knees back in. If it doesn't work, your hands are on the floor. Inhale. Chin stays off the chest. Finding that balance where there is none is key, right? So as much as I can, I might be wobbly, maybe my legs will fall. I'm finding that center here, constantly challenge myself to find it. Exhale. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more now. And rest. I'm just going to hinge from my hip and first sit up tall. If that's enough, I'm not going to lean forward. If I can, I'm going to hinge forward and draw my hips back and take a great big breath in here, you guys. I want you to create as much space as you can right here, all the way down the side of your leg and the back here of your shins. Inhale. All right, so we're going to come to a bridge pose next, you guys. So I'm going to take my resistance band off to the side and have it close by. So what I want you to do here is take your hands right by your side. We're going to be using the strength here of the legs, the glutes, and the core, but I really want you to be mindful here of keeping that belly button pulled in tight. So as I take this big inhale, I'm going to make sure my low back is connected. And as I exhale left, first I'm leading here with that belly button, but I'm going to press to the heel and squeeze those buns up. All right, so from here, holding this bridge, I'm going to press through my forearms. So I want to activate my arms while I do this. I'm going to take a nice deep breath in. I want you to go ahead from here and imprint your spine down, and then exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Now feel that strength in your legs here. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze and lift it, you guys. 4 more. 3, squeeze and lift. 2. Now 1 more time. Open up and hold. So no pressure on my neck here. I'm going to press through my forearms. Feel that strength here. Belly button, glutes, quads. Nice inhale. Feel the strength of that lift in your legs and your core. Now hold it. Press through the triceps. Your body is activated. If you need to and you want to, you can interlace your hands and draw them out if that helps. Keep pressing through the triceps. Inhale. Exhale, 5 breaths here, you guys. Inhale. 4 more breaths. Keep those buns tight. Keep that belly button in. You can do this. 2 more big breaths. 1 more time. Feel the buns activating. And let it go, you guys. Give yourself a quick break and circle. Now, what I want you to do, now that your legs and your buns are warm, you're going to march in place. So from here, activate, lift, walk your feet together. Feel the strength here in that bottom part of the body, that core is pulled in nice and tight. Now from here, I'm going to tabletop 1 foot, activate and press with the glute, keeping the abs engaged. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now, I don't want to move my hips, so they're not going to drop up and down, but I'm going to step in place here and try to keep that core lifted and those buns activated. So the closer my feet are, the easier it is for me to keep my balance. Now, I'm pressing through those forearms, pressing here, you guys, and using the triceps, back of the arms. Keep it lifted, you guys. If you need a break, take it. Activating and lifting now. Exhale, lift. We're fighting gravity and squeezing, lifting those buns. Now, all we're going to do is give 5 pulses, you guys, with your left shin parallel. From here, pulse. 1, just a tiny movement with that glute. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to step back down, keep the buns up. Ready? 5, 4, 3. Activate it. Place it back down. Ready? Step down. 1 more set, you guys. Keep it up now. Pulse it. 1 more now. Pulse 5. 5, 4, squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, you guys. Imprint. Take that low back down and hug it out. Awesome work, you guys. Legs, buns, triceps involved in here. Big inhale. Nice exhale. Lengthen those legs out. Shoot the arrows of energy right out of your heel. If you can reach for your toes without from here lifting up through your shoulders, do it. Otherwise, hold here. Big breath in. Shooting arrows out of my heels, imprinting my spine, pulling that belly button in tight. I'm going to roll it up and lift it. Now, using my resistance band, I can do this a few different ways. If I have a hard time holding a V-sit, I can use the resistance band and take it around the bottom of my feet so that when I hold here like this, I can use my arms to help me, okay? So I want you to feel comfortable and be able to get into that V-sit and sit nice and straight and tall without feeling like your core can't hold you or that your legs are too heavy. So take your band in half, roll your shoulders back, pull the belly button in. From here, I'm going to tabletop my shins and first just find that center of balance. If this is enough, I'm going to stay here. If I can lengthen those legs, I'm going to pull. Now, from this position, I can row and pull right in. So I'm going to exhale while I do that. If it's too much, I'm right here. Ready? Really lengthen those legs, shoot arrows out of the heels. Exhale, pulse and push. You guys are awesome. 5 more. Now, I'm going to incorporate a roll back, a lift up, and a row. And if all that doesn't work, I'll stay right here. Lift it up, row, and settle it back down. Shoulders back. So without rolling on your neck, find that center, lengthen, and pull. Inhale, find the center, exhale, Inhale, exhale, lengthen. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Pull it nice and tight, you guys. Keep from here, the elbows close to the side, pull. Make sure that resistance band's in the middle of your foot. You don't want flinging back and hitting your face. Inhale. Now, if you can, try with your legs straight. So maybe you're up like this. Try lifting, seeing how that works. Pulling, legs straight. Inhale, exhale, lifting. If I need to, I'm bending the knee. Pull. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, and we're just going to hold it for the count of 5. Inhale. Now I'm going to hold it here. Find my balance. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job, you guys. Fantastic. Flip over from here. Now, if I'm comfortable on my palms, what I want you to do is hover your knees here. Then you're going to push back into a downward facing dog and come back to that crouching tiger. If it doesn't work from here, I can drop down to my elbows, too much on my wrist, hover, and then lengthen in that dolphin. So I want to create some space here, again, in that posterior chain while I build the strength in the front of the body. So big breath in, you guys. Your neck is in neutral, palms are underneath your shoulders. Now you're going to hold for the count of 5. Inhale, hover. Neck is in neutral, half of an inch off of the floor, belly button pulled right into the spine. Inhale, exhale, push back, down dog. Now I'm going to lengthen from here, keeping the hands in the same space. Hopefully the heels will be relatively closer to the floor, so I'm not as far back. Now I'm going to hover back down. If you need to, you're on your forearms. Keep your neck in neutral, put your belly button in. 2 more breaths, hover, hold. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, push back, down dog. Lengthen and open, create that space here, you guys, in your hamstrings. Inhale, hover, strengthen your quadriceps and your core. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Ready? Push it away. 2 more times if you need to. You're on your forearms. Now pull that belly button in, you guys. Contract and squeeze. Hold tight. Inhale. Exhale. Push back. You got this. One more time now. Hover. Belly button's in. Ears away from the shoulders, you guys. Now I'm going to lengthen. Walk my feet out slightly wider than my mat. Take my right hand and reach towards my foot. If it doesn't work, I can reach from here, coming closer towards the knee. So big breath in, lengthen and open, and create that nice deep breath in here. And then I'm just going to switch to the other side. Awesome job, you guys. Drop to your knees. All right, so this move here, probably one of my favorites for building that strength and creating the balance, you guys. So what we're going to do from here is I'm going to take the resistance band in half. Okay? I want to take it over the center of my right foot. Okay, so I need to make sure that I have enough. If I have a hard time kneeling with this, instead I would stand up and use a chair without kneeling and then just add the lift from there. All right, so from here, you guys, what I want you to do first is you're going to line up and you're going to take that left arm and bring it directly underneath your shoulder. So I have this foot rotated and that toe curled under back here that you can see to stabilize me. So again, everything is in one line. So I'm going to take from here that arm, bend it, bring it right to my hip, keep my neck in neutral, and then I want to try to lift my leg. Okay? So first I want you to try to do that 5 times. Ideally, if you can lift a few inches, it's great. If you can come as high as your hip, that's the goal. Big breath in. 1, 2. Now squeeze the side of your glute here. 3. Exhale. 4. 1 more. Now all you're going to do is pulse it. Big breath in, you guys. Take a nice inhale, line up your shoulders. Ready? Pulse 5 times. 5, 4, awesome. 3, you guys are so strong. 2, 1 more, and rest it. Fantastic, nice and easy, right? So what I want you to do now is I'm gonna loosen up that band, and I wanna make sure I have enough room to be able to take that resistance band and reach toward the ceiling. So as I come down from here, I can keep my foot down and reach in one line. So I have one line from my foot all the way up to the ceiling with the band, okay? Now I can also add the lift, the extend, back in and down. So shoulders back, belly button in. Inhale, exhale, lift, reach, in, down, lift, reach, in. No tension in your neck, lift, reach. Awesome work, you guys. Lift, squeeze, reach. No tension on that neck, keep that body strong. Exhale, belly buttons in. 4 more, lift. 3, inhale, exhale. 2, watch your neck is in neutral, lift. And 1. Awesome job, you guys. I'm just gonna rotate right here and come towards that toe and give myself a quick little stretch. Fantastic, you guys. All right, so all we're going to do now is just the arm, and we're gonna hold the leg up, and then we're gonna switch to the other side to finish. So big breath in, line it up. Nice deep breath, you guys. Enough resistance to be able to push and pull. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, I can keep my foot down, you guys. 4, exhale, 5, 6, feel that strength in that body. 7, lift and hold it, you guys are so close. 8, 2 more. 9, one more time. And rest. Wonderful work, you guys. Take a moment here, take that band down, and tuck your bottom foot underneath you. And I want you to just sit up nice and tall. You can use your resistance band if you can't touch your toes. I'm gonna reach towards my toe and then draw this arm right over the top. So I don't wanna shrug, I just wanna reach gently. So if it doesn't work and this feels more comfortable, I'm just creating space where there is none. Big breath, rotate that palm up. Now I'm going to take from here that left hand. I can stay down here, you guys, if this is best, and drop down to my forearm and create that space on the other side. I can also walk the hand in close, push my hips up, and reach to the corner behind me. This is a wild thing stretch. So I'm taking from my toe to my hip flexor, from the shoulder, and reaching the finger behind me. Big breath in, feel that lengthen stretch throughout that front of your body in the hip flexor, through and out the fingertip. Awesome job, you guys. All we have to do is just repeat that move on the other side. All right, so from here, lengthening. If I need to do this, standing up, taking that resistance band, and using a chair to lean up. So right over the middle of that foot, I'm in the middle of the band so that I have enough to be able to plant from here, that hand down. And then enough to be able to hold that resistance band, palm directly underneath my shoulder, neck in neutral. Now that move from here first, you guys, is just to lift up that leg. Ready? 1, make sure your back foot is planted. 2, awesome. 3, exhale, squeeze and lift. 4, exhale. And 5, fantastic. Now from here, as we lift, you guys, you need to make sure that you have enough space here to be able to lengthen and lift, okay? So nice deep breath in. So I'm gonna lift, reach, in, down. Inhale, exhale. Big breath in. Now if it's too much for me to lift up the leg, inhale. Awesome work, you guys. You guys are doing amazing. Let's do this 4 more times. Squeeze, reach. Yes, 3 more. Lift, lengthen. We got this. 2 more. Lift, lengthen. 1 more time. Lift, lengthen, and give yourself a quick little break here and rotate. All we're going to do is do that last move, you guys, for the arm. Stretch it out, and you're ready to go for the day. All right, so big breath in now. Line it up, shoulders back, belly button in. You can just move the arm. Make sure that you have enough space to be able to lengthen from here. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Exhale, push it. 5, yes, feel that strength in your body. 6, you're so strong. 7, exhale, lift it, you guys. 8, 2 more. And 9, you got one more time now. And 10. That's it right there. Let that go. Place your band down. Release your seat and lengthen that leg out. Wonderful work. If you need your resistance band to come and take from here, that bend, you can always use your band and hinge. Big breath in. I want to keep this opposite hip down. Line up my shoulders. Big inhale. I can play with rotating the palm up and see if that makes a change or a difference. Now from here, I can drop down to that forearm and then reach across here. So we're always trying to find ways to increase the space in the body. So as from here, as we work out and we build that strength in the body, the muscles become really, really tight and really strong. But if they don't have a lot of flexibility and mobility, then as we age, the body can't move. So the goal is to keep that nice length in the body at the same time as we continue to build the strength and that bone density. So big breath in, reach and lift. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome work, you guys. Let that go. Now I'm just going to take the bottom of the feet together. If I have a wall and I feel most comfortable, or a tiny ball or a pillow, I can sit up on top of that, and that makes this a little bit easier. Just a little bit of a butterfly. Take a great big breath in. I just want you to sit up really tall. Not comfortable, the legs can be angled out in front of me. Big inhale. Big exhale, you guys. One more time. Now, if I'm comfortable in the cross-legged sitting position, I will. Otherwise, I can lengthen my legs out. From here, I'm going to roll the shoulders back. So when we get tense, what happens is this. So take a moment and see what that feels like. Doesn't feel good, right? So all I want you to do is notice that difference. If you feel yourself holding, inhale, let it go. One more time. Now all I'm going to do is roll it out. Just 3 breaths one way. And then just 3 the other way. You guys did such a great job today. Everyone has a fantastic weekend. I want you to take another big breath in. Now reach for the ceiling. And then spread your wings. Let it go. Give me 2 more big breaths. December 4th, I'm having an event for local women in business. If you are interested, if you're in the squat area or not, and you want to make a donation to the East Side Baby Corner, rotate from here. It's a wonderful resource that helps local children in need and families. And I'm collecting blankets and hats and gloves for ages 0 to 12. Other side, that's the admission to get into the event. I've got about 15 vendors of people that are going to be selling some amazing things that they've either made or that they sell, from a boutique to wine tasting and everything. So if you're here and available, hopefully you can make it. If you know somebody that's a woman in business that would like to join, please go ahead from here and put them in touch with me. Let's take 1 more big breath here, you guys. I want you to inhale positive. And as you exhale, let go of anything negative that doesn't serve you. Relax your hands on your heart and gently bow your head. Namaste. Have a wonderful day today, you guys. Fantastic work today.